Hello everybody and welcome to another Japan gaming video. Today we're gonna check out some sexy, sweaty muscle men in Speedos.
Why? Why? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Japan makes the weirdest games. Let's check it out. You know what? I think this is like where the ideas for Shingeki no Kyojin anime came from. So this is a really bizarre game with a muscle man in a Speedo, and it's a shooter. A while back on my channel I did Sexy Parodius, which is a shooter with a bunch of cutesy girls and half-dressed ladies, but in this one we have just the opposite. We've got just tons of muscle men wearing Speedos. I'm always impressed that Japan has some of the most interesting and bizarre ideas for games, whereas like in the West or like America, you only have two genres. You either have terrible games that are based off of a movie, or, games to make John Madden money, and that's about it. But Japan will have a shooter like this. Now I'm probably going to die a lot, and as usual with my other shooters, when I die I'll just continue back to where I was at. So you don't have to worry about that. But this is a very bizarre and kind of interesting shooter, actually. The attack is sort of heat-seeking. You can't really control it. It just goes for the enemy, and your character has 3 hearts for life. And when you run out of life, you lose a life, but actually you lose a timer up top. You can see the timers up top. So instead of there being lives, it's just the timers disappear quicker. And in this game, if you run out of time, it's game over. And there are no real power-ups per se. The way you do special attacks, which is actually kind of tricky, is you have to do stuff like in Street Fighter, like a special move, like down, toward, and then the attack button, or way down toward, and then the attack button for like special moves. So if you ever tried this game and you're wondering how to play it, you'll have to do the special moves. Like his beam is way down toward, and then the attack button. And it only works when there's that glowing in his head. And you have a dodge ability where he spins and sparkles that keeps you indestructible. But yeah, if your head is glowing, then you can do the special beam.
It's go time!
But the music is actually pretty good in this game, and it's pretty funny. The enemies are incredibly bizarre. And yeah, it's mostly a joke because look how big your character is. I mean, how am I supposed to dodge stuff with such a big hitbox? And yes, the characters have a hole in their head. You weren't imagining it from the introduction. And that hole is glowing when you've got the power-up. And you can do the beam attack. Yeah, this is a pretty short game. There's only like 4 stages. See there, my head is glowing. What in the world is that thing? Okay, if anybody can properly explain what's going on here in the comments, you will get a golden star. Because I don't think anybody can explain what is going on here. We have swimsuit men and speedos climbing up and diving off of a thing. Hey, at least one cute girl appears to give me some power-ups. That music. Now we have swimsuit men being launched out of a cannon and coming down at me. So yeah, the name of this game is ChoAniki. Super brotherly love. With the 2 brothers, only I'm using just the 1 brother. And yeah, those guys are right out of Shingeki no Kyojin, except for the hole in their head. That was kind of funny in the introduction. One of them's got the plant growing out of the hole in his head. Only from Japan can you get content this great. And a game this bizarre. But apparently there's quite a few games in this series, and it's a surprisingly, you know, famous, I wouldn't say famous maybe, but you know, story. It's got quite a story that goes with it. And I'm running out of time. It's like I'm hitting these things. I can't really hit him very well because of the barrier around him. Ugh. I love it when he dies. He's like, Aniki! Which is Japanese for my brother! And that was game over. Yep, very quick. 1 life. Okay, we are back, and this guy is like doing knives and blades now right out of Castlevania. I don't know if this is a better strategy to like get in the circle and then try to dodge when he attacks, or just wail on him here. So the game is made up of 4 short stages with kind of a bunch of sections in each. What in the world is that thing? I mean, yeah, wearing cones on your head, I guess, is the in style these days. I don't know what young people are wearing these days. Yeah, surprisingly, the music is quite good. She came a little too late to save me. Often it's tricky to do the special moves because you have to do, down toward and, way down toward, and then you're facing a direction that you didn't really want to be facing. So the controls are not the best, but it's an interesting take, I guess, on a shooter. Really just would like an actual power-up right about now. Oh, and there she was. Okay, we're back here where I got obliterated. My lovely lady came a little too late. Hey, there's an enemy that's not a sweaty muscle man in a Speedo. Yep, that'll give you nightmares at night, that's for sure. What is that guy? We've got a torso. Is somebody riding it? Thrusters? Should probably stop asking questions, because if I don't, I'm just going to be like, what is that? What is that? For the entire video. Because that's really the only thing that there is to say. Just so many weird things to see. At least missiles are kind of normal, I can relate. Whoa. Can't get too close to the water. There's like a kraken down there, and he blows all this junk at me. This is stage 3, by the way. I like the 3rd or 4th part, and yeah, here's some muscle guys being drowned by having anchors attached to their legs. Wouldn't want to be them. How dare you punch me, fish? Are we having fun yet? Are we weirded out enough yet? No? Well, the best is yet to come. Sucks to be you, man. Shouldn't have let them graft an anchor onto your leg. Oh, hey, it's the lovely Venus lady. Nope, I was wrong. It is an twitchy, ugly man pretending to be the Venus out of a shell, dropping eggplants on me. Stop it! Ah, stop it! Eggplants are too much. Hey, at least they put some great twitching animation in there, right? Still on. What is that? Some friendly guys there pretending to be a crab. We're still on stage 3. Oh, come on, that was cheap. Ship from behind. Yeah, it's pretty hard to dodge because your character is like so big, unlike a little ship in a normal shooter like Gate of Thunder or Super Star Soldier or something like that. Hello. So we got weird men flying out with squid heads. Yeah, I told you I was gonna die a lot. And just like that, we are on the final stage. Apparently we are in space. One of the things that's kind of frustrating is the attack is, really weak. So you have to use the special moves, in the right spot at the right time, because many of the enemies are just so much HP they just go off the screen before you can actually kill them, or you'll get stuck behind them like I did. Those guys are chilling in space around a fireplace. Whoa, super snowman. Super buff snowman in a snowman speedo. Now there's a winter project for you. Try to make a muscle-bound snowman. Nope. Stay away from me, guys. I don't know what you're doing, but it's creeping me out. Stay away. Too much going on. There she is. Well, she kept me alive for another minute or so. Whoa! What was that? Yeah, I knew I'd be saying that a lot. Yeah, see, a lot of enemies just run away because the attack just feels really weak. I need my Hadouken. Sure you can. Well, at least I was safe in the corner, but didn't get to kill those guys. What is this? I'll just spin around. One of the things is you can spin around and be indestructible pretty much infinitely with the special dodge skill, but in that case, you don't get any score, and the ending you get in this game is based on your score. So here we go, the evil dancer witch as the final boss. Kind of cool, actually. See, she seems to be enjoying it. although she's a lot bigger than I am. Having trouble figuring out how to dodge these sparks. Yeah, by the way, her arm damages me in any part of her too, so. Kind of hard to find a safe spot at this point because she takes up most of the screen. And the flashing makes it hard to see her. But hey, that's some jamming music. I think I got a system here for dodging. Never mind. We are back after about my 40th death or so. It's like occasionally you can dodge it, but occasionally it's got a different pattern that's hard to dodge. Yeah. And that's it. That's all there is to it. To ChoAniki on the PC Engine. Wasn't that great? Maybe? I don't know. Think I prefer Sexy Parodius, but this game is definitely amusing. And there are several other games in the series. It's that popular, so you could check out some of the other shooters. And basically, the ending, you get this story here. The story is pretty weird and, you know, kind of cheesy. I'm not going to translate it because it's just a silly story. And, you know, it's related to the lore of the game. So unless you really know the characters and stuff from the actual story to this, it won't make much sense. And then you get a ranking. My ending rank there was D. And it just depends on the score. So I looked this up, and this game has 4 endings, A, B, C, D. And unfortunately, I got the worst one there. Just barely I got D. I almost got C, but it doesn't really matter because each ending, A, B, C, D, it just tells a slightly different story. So if you're curious, you can look it up online. There's translated versions of the ending story there, and it's different depending on the rank you got. And the only other thing that's different is this picture that you get during the credits. But you know, I saw them all, and it really doesn't matter. They're all just another picture of one of the enemies that you fought during the game. So it's not like a Metroid thing where you get a cool picture of Samus depending on your ranking. It's just a different picture with one of the bosses that you've already seen. So honestly, it doesn't matter what ending you get. A is not necessarily better, but each to his own. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this bizarre adventure. Hope you enjoyed this incredibly strange shooter from Japan. Japanese still got it with their creativity. Gotta give them credit for that. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy. Why in the world am I playing this game? I feel like I need to take a hot shower now or something.
Why? 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 Oh, I don't know. Because I wanted to redecorate. You know, a couple throw pillows, a TV news reporter. What do you think?